Shalom. It's going to be quick. So I give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai Wahara Kakwadash. Shalom to all the elect brothers out there, brothers and sisters out there, everyone doing the work sincerely. Let's get right into it. Visualize rebuking Satan. Visualize it basically, and imagine it. Try to really visualize and picture it in your mind. You rebuking him. You administering punishment to Satan. And like, after, you recognize he's trying to fuck with you, toy with you, visualize yourself burning the thought, visualize punishing him, rebuking him in any kind of way. So I'm just get into this. It's going to be quick. James 4:7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. See, so constant resistance will cause him to flee, because he see you are not weak in that area. And resistance is anything, a thought or something he keeps trying to put in your face. The more you resist it, you build it's a word, you build a strength to it, a resistance to it. You become immune, if that's the right word, but you build an immunity, I think, to it, if I'm saying it right. But you build a level of resistance to it, and the more you abstain from things that can cause you to be weak, could cause you to fall into sin, that's all resisting the devil, because it's all from the devil. The more you resist it, the stronger you are against it, and he will flee from you. He'll no longer cause you problems because you are now strong in that area. Resisting is also rebuking, condemning every single thing that comes from Satan. Like a thought. You get a thought in your mind. Visualize taking the thought, putting it into a bag, and lighting a fire and burning it. Or you visualize taking a sword and putting it into Satan's heart, or visualize taking a sword and decapitating Satan. Visualize yourself administering a judgment unto Satan. And this is you acknowledging something came from Satan and it's not of yourself. You got to always rebuke every single thing that is not of God, because every single thing that's not of God is from Satan. You try to throw something in your life, your day to day, the obstacle to throw you off. They try to throw you off with some thoughts that came from 100 years ago, or anything that's not of God. And we know what's not of God. You rebuke it. You visualize yourself punishing him. You visualize yourself, you visualize Satan going into the fire and being tormented. Visualize yourself beating the shit out of Satan. And even on a small level, taking those thoughts and throwing them into the fire, and visualize it actually burning, condemning everything that is of wickedness. Visualize yourself doing all those things. I'm going to read here Matthew 4. me start from the top. Then was Yahushua led up into the spirit, into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. So he was rebuking Satan with scripture, you know. So you find scripture, something in the word to rebuke him as well. Verse 5, Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. So if one doesn't know enough scripture to find a particular one in their mind to counteract something of wickedness, but you know it's wickedness anyways, then you just visualize rebuking it. If you can't think of a scripture in your mind to rebuke it or to counteract it. Because we always want to go back to scripture, because the scripture is what's going to keep us rooted and keep us grounded. Verse 8, Again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship thy Lord and serve him, and him only shalt thou serve. Because Satan tries to tell you stuff that's just not true. He tries to sell you a dream. He tries to a mirage. He tries to tell you a fantasy, something that's not real. He tries to tell you this world has a long life. This world will have a long life. He's lying to you. So he will tell you something that doesn't make any sense. So as long as you stay rooted in these scriptures, you can always rebuke him. You can always tell Satan he's full of shit. This world doesn't have long to go. Like he was trying to tell Yahushua, he showed all the kingdoms of the world, and I'll give you all these. You just bow down and worship me. It's full of shit. Yahushua already know what's what. We already know what's what. We can't be bought and sold. It'll be all vanity and worthless. We'd die along with the world if we folded like that. But find something, whether it's a scripture or whether it's you just visualize yourself punishing him. Find something to visually rebuke Satan with. And Satan goes hard. Subtly, like, he put a lot of effort into trying to get people. So we got to put effort into shutting this mug down and rebuking him harshly. Visualize him dying. Okay. Verse 11, what happened? Then the devil leaveth him. Why? Because the Lord resisted. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him, because Yahushua resisted. Yahushua did what the James 4:7 says. It says, Submit yourselves therefore unto God. Submit yourselves. Be wholly attached and anchored, tethered to the Lord, to these scriptures, to reality, to the Spirit. So submit yourselves and resist the devil, and he will flee. You keep resisting, he will flee. When he see that there's no way in to get you, he will flee. Matthew 8:28. And this goes into imagining Satan being punished. Because them devils know that there's a time where they will be punished. As it says here, Matthew 8:28, points in 29. And when he can and when he was come to the other side into the country of the Gergesens, there met him two possessed with devils, coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce, so that no man might pass by that way. And behold, they cried out, the devils, saying, What have we to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of God? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? See, art thou come hither to torment us before the time? So these devils will be tormented. So let's imagine them being tormented for everything that they try to do to mess with us and in general. But when they want to mess with us, we really imagine them being tormented. Imagine a flaming sword piercing and cutting Satan down. Imagine you doing that in your mind. Visualize it. And this flaming sword is the scriptures. This flaming sword is everything of righteousness. And you cutting Satan down. We got to do this every single time Satan wants to try to put something in our head that is of unrighteousness. Every time he tries to put something into our life as we're just going our day to day, and Satan weird ass pop up with some stupid shit. We gotta draw our flaming sword from our sheath and cut this man up every single time, because if we don't, then little by little he's gonna get us. He's gonna take advantage of us not doing that, and that's gonna add up. Each small time we didn't do that is gonna add up, and then we may fall. So we got to cut them down each time, each and every time. Matthew 25:41. Then shall they say unto them on the left hand, these Yahushua words, then shall he say unto them, shall also say unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So let's visualize this. Let's visualize us cutting up the devil and kicking him into this everlasting fire. Punishing this dude. This is a thing. This is real. Satan's punishment, this is real. These devils' punishment, this is real. So let's visualize it. Visualize punishing them. Another one. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire. The mug that keep trying to deceive us, that been deceiving the world, that always trying to, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Tormented is what the one of the devils that was scared of was saying, have you come to torment us before the time? Matthew 8:29. And behold, thou Behold, they cried out, saying, What have we to do with thee, Yahushua, thou Son of God? Art thou come hither to torment us before the time? Yep, and close out here, James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Resist him. When he comes at you, punch him, cut him, stomp him, kick him into the fire, and curse him. Because stronger is in us that is in him. We got the power to Lord, when it comes up right away. Let me look for it real quick. First John 4:4. Ye are of God, little children, and ye have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Who's in us? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Who's in the world? Satan, the devil and his angels. So he's not really stronger than us if we can tap into what's inside of us. Tap into what's inside of us, we can slay this mug now. So we can actually kick this man, cut this man, kick him into the fire, burn everything that's of him and of wickedness. And they're going to burn with this world. So visualize, rebuke, and everything that's from Satan. Resist him, and he will flee. Shalom, Lord, windows, edifying, endure, exhort.